Bitcoin cash value equivalent to $488,000 a coin. The present exchange cost range $487.35 $494.06. The earlier day close $493.57. The change was $5.57, 113%. Opposite rate plus to BCH. Dollar to Bitcoin cash estimate for August 2024. First and foremost cost at 266 coins. Exorbitant cost 266, while lows 214. The found the middle value of costs in 244. The US to BCH estimate toward the month's ends on 229. Change for August 13.9%. OS to BCH expectation for September 2024. In the first place cost at 229 coins. Exorbitant costs on 229, while lows are 185. The found the middle value of costs 210. The US to BCH gauge toward the month's ends on 98. Change for September 13.5%. Dollar to Bitcoin cash gauge for October 2024. In the first place cost at 198 coins. Exorbitant cost 0.287, while lows are 180. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 95. The US to BCH conjecture toward the month's ends of 193. Change for October 25%. ICE to BCH expectation for November 2024. Before all else cost at 193 coins. Excessive costs of 193, while lows of 155. The arrived at the midpoint of costs on 177. The ICE to BCH conjecture toward the month's ends on 166. Change for November 14%. Dollar to Bitcoin cash conjecture for December 2024. Before all else cost at 166 coins. Excessive cost to 174, while lows to 152. The arrived at the midpoint of costs are 164. The US to BCH figure toward the month's ends on 162. Change for December 24%. US to BCH expectation for January 2025. Initially cost at 162 coins. Excessive costs to 166, while lows are 145. The arrived at the midpoint of costs are 157. The US to BCH figure toward the month's ends on 155. Change for January 3%. Dollar to Bitcoin cash conjecture for February 2025. At the outset cost at 155 coins. Excessive costs are 155, while lows are 128. The arrived at the midpoint of costs on 144. The US to BCH conjecture toward the month's ends on 137. Change for February 6%. ICE to BCH expectation for Walk 2025. At the outset cost at 137 coins. Excessive costs on 142, while lows on 123. The arrived at the midpoint of costs on 134. The US to BCH conjecture toward the month's ends on 132. Change for spring 36%. Dollar to Bitcoin cash conjecture for April 2025. Before all else cost at 132 coins. Excessive cost on 137, while lows on 119. The arrived at the midpoint of costs on 29. The US to BCH conjecture toward the month's ends on 127. Change for April 38%. US to BCH expectation for May 2025. Before all else cost at 127 coins. Excessive costs open in 27, while lows are 102. The arrived at the midpoint of costs are 117. The US to BCH figure toward the month's ends are 110. Change for May 4%. Dollar to Bitcoin cash figure for June 2025. Initially cost at 110 coins. Excessive costs are 117, while lows are 102. The arrived at the midpoint of costs are 110. The US to BCH figure toward the month's ends are 109. Change for June to 9%. US to BCH expectation for July 2025. At the outset cost at 109 coins. Excessive costs are 115, while lows are 100. The arrived at the midpoint of costs are 108. The US to BCH conjecture toward the month's end saw 107. Change for July 18%. Dollar to Bitcoin cash conjecture for August 2025. At the outset cost at 107 coins. Excessive costs on 113, while lows are 99. The arrived at the midpoint of costs on 106. The US to BCH conjecture toward the month's ends on 105. Change for August 19%. US to BCH expectation for September 2025. Before all else cost at 105 coins. Excessive costs 113, while lows were 98. They arrived at the midpoint of cost to 105. The US to BCH conjecture toward the month's end zone 105. Change for September 0%. Dollar to Bitcoin cash estimate for October 2025. First and foremost cost at 105 coins. Exorbitant costs 105, while lows on 85. They found the middle value of cost 97. The US to BCH estimate toward the month's end 91. Change for October 13%. US to BCH expectation for November 2025. First and foremost cost at 0.91 coins. Excessive costs 115, while lows on 91. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 101. The US to BCH figure toward the month's ends 106. Change for November 16.5%. Dollar to Bitcoin cash figure for December 2025. First and foremost cost at 0.106 coins. Exorbitant costs on 117, while lows are 101. They found the middle value of costs 108. The US to BCH estimate toward the month's ends 108. Change for December 19%. US to BCH expectation for January 2026. First and foremost cost at 0.108 coins. Exorbitant costs 0.22, while lows are 106. They arrived at the midpoint of costs 112. The US to BCH figure toward the month's end 0.13. Change for January 6%. Dollar to Bitcoin cash figure for February 2026. To start with cost at 113 coins. Exorbitant costs 117, while lows are 101. They found the middle value of costs 110. The US to BCH estimate toward the month's ends 108. Change for February 4%. US to BCH expectation for Walk 2026. First and foremost cost at 0.108 coins. Exorbitant costs are 139, while lows are 108. They found the middle value of costs are 121. The US to BCH estimate toward the month's ends are 129. Change for spring 19.4%. Dollar to Bitcoin cash estimate for April 2026. First and foremost cost at 129 coins. Exorbitant costs are 129, while lows are 104. They found the middle value of costs are 118. The US to BCH gauge toward the month's ends on 111. Change for April 14%. US to BCH expectation for May 2026. At the outset cost at 0.111 coins. Excessive costs are 142, while lows on 111. They arrived at the midpoint of costs open on 24. The US to BCH conjecture toward the month's ends on 132. Change for May 18.9%.